Sean Spencer here with a quick update from Portugal. Last Sunday, February 8th, the country elected a new president. And if you're following the golden visa or the nationality law reforms, this is sure to be an important development. António José Seguro from the Socialist Party won in the second round, defeating André Ventura from the far-right party. And it was a pretty resounding victory. And even though the president in Portugal doesn't run day-to-day government, he does have veto power and political influence. And that's important right now because the proposed nationality law changes are not finished. Parliament previously approved extending the citizenship timeline from 5 to 10 years for most non-EU and non-Portuguese-speaking nationals. But parts of that reform were struck down by the Constitutional Court, so the legislation was sent back to Parliament for further revision. One major unresolved issue is how time is calculated. Does the current 5-year clock to citizenship eligibility start from the date of application, as is the case today? Or will the start date change to the date the residence card is issued? For many golden visa investors, that difference can be significant because the visa application process was taking up to 2 years. So what does this election really change? There's two main takeaways. First, the margin of Seguro's victory strengthens the political center and reduces reliance on more extreme factions, which should lead to greater policy stability as well as lower the risk of more abrupt or aggressive immigration changes. Second, the economic contribution of the Golden Visa program remains important. Since 2012, it has generated billions of euros in direct investment, and since the real estate route closed in 2023, qualified Golden Visa Fund investment continues to be an important source of capital for Portuguese companies. So it remains a popular program for the Portuguese government and the private sector, as well as international investors. That economic reality will be an important part of the calculation when lawmakers consider such important changes. Now, nothing is guaranteed. The law still needs to be redrafted and debated again, which probably won't happen until the second half of March. But no one knows for sure. But this result hopefully reduces the likelihood of sudden dramatic shifts and increases the probability of more measured adjustments, potentially including protection for existing applicants. In short, the debate isn't over, but the political environment just became more stable. And as I mentioned in my recent Portugal update, depending on your long-term objectives, these changes may not make any difference to you anyway. So if you're tracking Portugal's citizenship timeline or evaluating your golden visa strategy, this is an important moment to watch. We are monitoring the situation closely on the ground, and I will be reporting developments as they unfold. And if you have any questions in the meantime, please don't hesitate to reach out.